Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Euro Fantasy Football and welcome to my video. I hope that you guys had a fantastic weekend and I am back to create a lot of content for you guys. In today's video, I'm going to be looking at some of the best cheap options for this game. And then tomorrow I will be looking at my team update video. So basically going back to my first draft and updating that, and I got basically nearly a whole new team. I'm going to talk to you guys about my strategies as well, and then I'm going to be creating another video before the weekend looking at the best differentials. So if you got some differentials in mind, let me know in the comments below. So yeah, before I continue with the video, I just want to say thank you so much for the fantastic support. Got new subscribers, so welcome. I'm going to do my best to look at every single area of this game so we are prepared properly. There's still a number of days left before the deadline. So yeah, if you haven't already, please do subscribe and drop a like on the video as it helps my channel out a lot. So in today's video, I'm just going to be concentrating on the best budget options for this game. I picked 6 players that I think that could do really well for us. I picked 6 players that has a chance to play like a good amount of minutes as well, and to help our team out. So I just want to do a quick shout out for a couple of people. FPL Magician, Jack Pekinla, Tone B01, Ryan Leonard, Gravy Dave, Daniel Anderson. Thank you so much for the amazing amount of options. I will be covering them on next future videos. So yeah, just want to say thank you so much. Comment down below if you got any player suggestions and strategies, and we'll go through it and create videos for it. Okay, so the first player that I want to talk to you guys about is Dani Olmo, a midfielder from Spain, 7 million price tag, only 2% owned. For his club, as you can see, he played 46 times for this season, scored 7 goals. It says there 10 assists, but it's actually 12 assists. Plays in an attacking midfield role. And then I thought, why don't I look at his overall stats for Spain? So he played in total 11 games for them, scored 3 goals and 1 assist, and playing in a left wing role. And in the last table, I thought to myself, let me look at the last 3 fixtures for Spain. So I did this for every single player that I'm going to mention in this video. So as you can see, for the last 3 fixtures for Spain, they won against Kosovo there, 3-1. Olmo scored a goal and played 82 minutes. Georgia, they won 2-1. He scored a goal there as well, played 45 minutes. And for Greece, they drew 1-1 and he played 64 minutes. I think it's quite essential. I really like this stat. It has helped me out a lot. And I think Dani Olmo, yes, he is on the expensive side there for cheap players, but I had to mention him. I think he could do really, really well. He is on form for his national team as well. And yeah, he's a player that is going to start. Obviously, we're going to watch out for the friendly matches as well, just in case. He is a fantastic player. He's young. He's got a lot to improve as well. 2% owned, a massive differential, 7 million. I think this is a cheap player, like 7 million price tag, playing in a national side that could get a lot of goals. You know, they are playing Sweden. They are, I wouldn't say they're the toughest nation, but you know, they will give them problems. But I think with Spain's players that they have, I think they could do really well. I don't know what's going to happen in the first game, but throughout the tournament, he is definitely a great option. Don't forget, this video is just not for match day 1. It's basically throughout the tournament. I will be looking at match day 1 stuff as well, but definitely a fantastic option for us to have in our teams. The next player that I wanted to talk to you guys about is Bednarek, a defender from Poland at 4.5, 9% owned. From Southampton, so this season he played 42 games, 1 goal, 1 assist. As you can see there for Poland, the overall stats there, played 29 games, 1 goal, 0 assists. And for Poland's last 3 matches, Lost against England 2-1. He played 90 minutes there. Won against Andorra 3-0. Played 0 minutes. And for Hungary, 3-3 was the result there. Played 90 minutes. He is definitely on my radar. He's actually in my team. So a nailed on 4.5 player is what we want to see, right? The next player is going to be from Belgium. Is Jason Denayer, a defender from Belgium. That is 4.5. He could be the best option out there. Owned by 9% for Lyon. He has played 33 times this season, scored 2 goals, 0 assists. For Belgium, total overall stats there, played 23 times for his national team, scored 1 goal and 0 assists. And as you can see, the last Belgian fixtures, so the last 3. So the first one there is Belarus, 8-0, only played 45 minutes there. Then is Czech Republic, right? Yep, Czech Republic, drawing 1-1, playing 90 minutes. And for Wales, beating them 3-1 and playing only 45 minutes. I think that 45 minutes could be because of tactical reasons, but yeah, I've got to do a little bit more research on that just to make sure on what happened there. But and looking like at his other stats, you know, he's played a lot of 90 minutes for Belgium. He is definitely one of the cheapest, best players out there because he's plays for Belgium. Great fixtures for Belgium. The next game for Belgium is Russia. You know, Belgium has got a fantastic group to actually score a lot of goals against and keep a clean sheet and to go to the next stage. And they might even win the whole thing. And for a Belgium defender that is 4.5, you know, I'm hoping that he's nailed on. I'm hoping that he plays the first match day 1. But yeah, we just got to see what happens in the friendly matches. If we see him playing a lot of minutes, definitely is going to be my team. And I think this guy is pretty much the best cheap option out there. 4.5 Belgian defender. He could be a must-have. But yeah. Anyways, let's go to the next one. The next player is actually his teammate, Tielemans. That is 6.5, a midfielder from Belgium. Owned by 10% of the managers out there for Euro Fantasy Football. Plays for Leicester City, played 51 times, scored 9, 6 assists. His total stats for Belgium there. Played 37 times, scored 4, 8 assists. I think that is a decent return for a 6.5 million player. And as you can see, 2 90 minutes there and 19 minutes against Belarus. And this was a game where they didn't really need to win. They gave a lot of different players a chance to actually play. So that's why he only played 19 minutes. He is, and he could be one of the best mid-price players out there that could get some good amount of returns. The first game is against Russia. I think that is a very good fixture for Belgium to do well in. You know, even an assist here and there is enough for this price tag. And that's why that is in my team. With Kevin De Bruyne a doubt for match day 1, he could shine. 6.5 million. I think, like, I love these prices because we know that this player is nailed on. We know that he could do really well. He could be on set pieces now that Kevin De Bruyne is out. So definitely a player to watch out for in the next few games. There are going to be some friendlies just to see how he's going to position. He's going to be more defensive or he's going to be more attacking because of Kevin De Bruyne's injury. That could change things, right? So we'll have to see what happens there. So the next player that I wanted to talk to you guys about is Teemu Pukki, a forward that is 7 million, owned by 7% of managers. For Finland, the main guy and the player that actually takes penalties for them, plays for Norwich, played 42 games this season, 26 goals, 4 assists. For Finland, 90 games, 30 goals, 7 assists there. And for the last 3 fixtures for Finland, I just want to mention that I didn't count the friendly matches that happened a couple of days ago. I'm just looking at basically the World Cup qualifications and so on. So Ukraine there, 1-1, played 90 minutes, scored a goal. The other one is Bosnia, 2-2, scored 2 goals, 90 minutes again. And for Wales, they lost 3-1 and scored a goal. And yeah, 89 minutes. So he's a nailed-on player. He's on form, a lot of goals. You can rely on him. The problem is the fixtures, right? They are against Denmark, and yeah, that is going to be a problem because Denmark is a really good team. They've got Belgium as well to kind of deal with. I mean, he's not a big risk. He is a player that could get returns. He's on penalties, 7 million as well, price tag on the forwards. But I think, like, if you are going with a different strategy where you need some money kind of like to use elsewhere, most of us are going for like 3 expensive strikers. However, when I was looking at my team, I was thinking to myself, I would love a really like cheap striker that actually plays, that could get me a lot of goals, and is on penalties, and he could be the one for me. Because I wanted to like beef up my midfielders, right? And I thought to myself, okay, I need to like downgrade one of my strikers. And there we go. He is a player to kind of help my team. So yeah, if you need a nailed-on player that is a goal-scoring machine and that could get some returns on penalties, Pukki is the one to kind of go for. And the last player that I wanted to look at is Kramaric, a forward that is 6.5, only 1% owned, from Croatia. A little bit of a differential, something a little bit different that I wanted to look at. Don't forget though, I will be creating more videos looking at other players. So, if I missed out any, do not worry. I will be going back and doing more research. So for his club, as you can see there, 34 games played, 25 goals, 6 assists. That's actually a good amount of returns for him. Done really well this season. For Croatia though, he played 52 times and 14 goals, 4 assists. For the last 3 fixtures for Croatia there, Malta, they won 3-0. He didn't play. Let's have a look. So yeah, he was not in the squad. For Cyprus, he played. They won 1-0. Only played 33 minutes there. And the last one is Slovenia. They lost 1-0 and played 65 minutes. I'm just going to have a quick look at his stats. I mean, he does play. He hasn't played a lot recently. However, he does play up to about 90 minutes. There are some times that he comes off the bench and plays like 19 to 20 minutes. However, he is and he has been on a fantastic form this season for his club. And we just got to see what happens in the friendlies. The friendlies will definitely help us out, but definitely a player to kind of watch out for that could do really well, that is cheap enough for us to have in our teams. So yeah, you guys let me know what you think. That was just some of the players that I thought that could be very useful for us. There's nailed on players there. There's massive differentials, cheap options as well. There are going to be more cheap options that we're going to be looking at. And, once all these friendlies are finished, we can kind of like gather again and go back to this and update it and look at more options. So yeah, that was pretty much it, guys. Don't forget, I will be creating more videos, so I will be covering more options for us before the tournament starts. So if I missed out any, do not worry, I will go back. I've got a lot of options, I've got a list of players to kind of go through. So yeah, I hope like the stats are good. I will be updating them. I will be making them better. Anyways, guys, you guys know what to do. Subscribe if you're new, if you want to see more of these kind of stuff. And yeah, drop a like on the video. It's taken me a long time to kind of like sort the UI and what I want to show and stuff like that. I hope you guys will appreciate it. And that is about it. Thank you so much for joining, guys. And I'll see you guys next time. See ya.